This video may contain copyrighted material, the use of which may not have been specifically authorized by the copyright owner under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise.
Hey everybody, Tim Burchett just left the House floor, and I tried to do a UC unanimous consent of tried to get the Epstein files, get it straight to the floor, just to cut out all this nonsense, and and the Democrats blocked it, oddly enough. Now here they've had it for 4 years, and they obviously if there's something there about Trump, they would have released it, and now they're all, let's get it out, let's get it out. Well, I just made a motion to bring it straight to the dadgum floor, and they blocked it. They blocked it. So this is politics. It has nothing to do with what's doing what's right. I mean, it's Washington, D.C. to a T. And again, they ought to be ashamed of themselves, but they're probably not. Thank y'all for sending me here.
Well, guess what? They're upset, right? Because they want to get to the bottom of it. At least that's what they're telling us.
We'll look at this and say, we want all of these files released because you are behaving like a person who's guilty.
Ben?
I wish you guys gave this much thought and much obsession over this when Joe Biden was president. I wish you were asking for this much transparency when it wasn't about attacking the president of the United States of America and to score political points. I wish you guys cared about the victims as much as you care about trying to attack Donald Trump. When CNN's own reporting says, and I quote, the woman who is the survivor literally accused Democrats, not Republicans, of hiding her name because she had not alleged Trump to have done anything wrong.
You're talking about Virginia Giuffre,
correct,
who we just talked about.
And my point is,
she died by, just to be clear, she died by suicide.
But,
so that was
she
before
accused Democrats when she was alive. Her words of hiding her name because she had not alleged Trump to have done anything wrong. That is how sick and partisan this has become. You guys didn't care about the victims. You didn't care about anything else. And now you're saying, well, maybe Donald Trump knew of a crime and maybe didn't report it. That's just straight up slander and libel.
No, it's not slander and libel.
You're telling the, you just said that the president watched a crime.
You turn that glove
Can I just clear one thing up, because I think this is important. I don't want this misinformation to be out there. When Virginia Giuffre said that Trump had not done anything wrong, she was not accusing, the Republicans accused Democrats of withholding her name for that reason. She just separately said that she did not see Trump do anything untoward. That's the
quote. And so I go back to the point he made, which is that he said,
I don't want people to think that it was that she was responding to Democrats, which she was not. But go ahead.
Can you believe this right here? I mean, now they're interested in Jeffrey Epstein. That's what they want you to believe, that they're interested in Jeffrey Epstein. Next time they'll be telling you that they're tough on crime. They'll be telling you how tough they is on crime and how they want to secure the border. It's kind of like when Joe Biden and Kamala Harris was the border czar. They said that they were the border was secure, technically speaking, and now they're telling you that they want to release the file. Why are we dripping it out then? Release all the damn files. See, I got a problem kind of with both sides on this one right here. When Joe Biden was in there, none of the Democrats said release a damn thing. Nobody wanted to release a damn thing. They weren't even talking about it. And if anybody needs to be talked about, it should be Bill Clinton, because it seems to me that Bill Clinton was around Jeffrey Epstein even more. Jeffrey Epstein stopped talking to Bill Clinton. There's a painting on Jeffrey Epstein's wall with Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky's blue dress. Democrats are not even curious enough to even ask about that. But on this side, the Trump administration and the people in Trump's administration, why aren't they more interested? Because before you got in office, you all said you wanted to release the files. I mean, Trump was so upset when we suggested that what Pam Bundy and Cash Patel had told us was a lie, that he told us he didn't want our damn support no more. What the hell are you so offended about? I never seen anything like both sides, how both sides act. Whenever the Republicans whenever they want to protect some of their people, they'll say, we don't want to let it out to hurt somebody. I don't give a damn what Trump and nobody else says about letting it out. Somebody's going to be offended. There's all kind of innocent victims get offended every damn day. You telling me about some wealthy friend of yours, you don't want them offended? Get over your damn selves. I'm sick of that. They keep telling us that, well, somebody may get hurt and somebody who's kind of innocent. Do you know how many innocent bastards that the government has hurt? I mean, if you just go with COVID or all the stuff they put in the food, medical industry, I just saw where a 2-year-old, the doctor wrote the 2-year-old the wrong prescription, and the medicine was so strong for the 2-year-old that the 2-year-old had a damn heart attack. Nobody's even talking about that damn story. You're going to tell me about some grown billionaire or millionaire who's your friend? If he didn't do anything, who gives a damn if his name is in the damn report? Freaking kidding me? That's Donald Trump's and the Trump administration reason for not wanting all of it out? And the Democrats want to drip it out? I just saw in the Epstein report that they said that Jeffrey Epstein stopped talking to Bill Clinton for some reason or another. They couldn't describe the reason, because some about Bill Clinton being a liar. And then they had, I think that Epstein was talking about Hillary having an affair with, what's the lawyer name that they quote unalive? I'm sure it was a coincidence. But here we are pretending, both sides be pretending like they want facts. But when it's time for facts to come out, one person tries to defend their people. I'm not defending any of these sons of bitches. I'm just not doing it. If something makes you look bad and it's a fact, that's on you. It's got nothing to do with me. Don't get into politics. I don't care if it's Donald Trump. I don't care if it's what's his name? William Barr. I don't care if it's one of the Democrats. It doesn't make a difference to me. I just don't understand lack of curiosity with people who we've got it. I think people make different people as if it's a cult or something. People start using cult mentality. I remember when Ron Paul was he was big and famous. None of the Ron Paul supporters wanted you talking about Ron Paul. I told them to go to hell. I talk about whoever I want to talk about. And then Bernie Sanders came along. You couldn't talk about Bernie Sanders. Then Barack Obama came along. You couldn't talk about Barack Obama, because all of them have cult followings. And a bunch of these influencers online have cult followers. And most people get scared of their cult followers. I don't give a damn who your cult follower is. I don't give a damn about none of that. I don't care how tough you is. I don't care how many guns you got. I hate when people start doing that. Start telling me you got shooters, you got guns. I don't care about none of that. Just do it. Quit talking about what you're going to do. You're not going to do nothing. You got to keep talking about it. Because me, I smell that. I smell pussy on you if you got to be telling me what you're going to do. Just do it. Don't tell me nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. You can't intimidate me by talking. I don't understand that mindset when people do this. We get these certain heroes you can't talk about if you question anything. Some fan base get themselves all worked up over something. And like I'm supposed to give a damn. I'm out of all people in the world, I don't give a damn about you. I've been talking like this since I was 10. I don't care about nobody getting upset about nothing I say, about whoever I talk about. I don't give a damn about none of that. Because people get themselves worked up. You a cult follower. I mean, y'all got more confidence in some of these humans than y'all got a God Almighty. Getting themselves all worked up and stuff. Then you'll point out something that the person did wrong, then they'll get mad at you. Don't get mad at me. You got the wrong hero. Seems like your hero's in the wrong spot or something like this. They keep questioning everything. Here's the problem I have. Whenever you say something and then you bring up something about somebody did, because this is the problem I have with the concern. Let me say this before I get to these illegal aliens, because there's a bunch of illegal aliens running around raping women, and nobody's even talking about that. But before I get to that particular point, I want to just touch again on this whole Israel, Palestine, and warmongering and who can say what. Just because somebody get on the internet and drop a couple of curse words don't mean they're badass. Trust me. I don't care about you dropping a couple F-bombs and stuff and acting like a tough guy. That don't make no difference to me because I know you're not tough for real. All that's a play. Most people pretend to be tough. Real tough guys I know, they don't talk about being tough anyway. They're just tough for real. They ain't gonna talk to you too much anyway. But here's the problem I have. This is the problem I got with all sides. See, I got a problem with all sides. See, most people got certain people they can't talk about because they want to be friends. I don't want to be friends with none of them. I ain't friends with none of the influencers. I ain't friends with none of them sons of bitches. I don't really care one way or another, but I'm going to say whatever I want to say, whenever I want to say it, however I want to say it. And I don't care who get mad about it. If you don't like it or something, come whoop my ass. That's all I got to say about it. I'm not going to get in a back and forth online. To me, that says something when everybody's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Why you keep going back and forth online? I don't understand that back and forth with that. I don't do all that back and forth crap. But here's the problem I have with both sides, and I want to make it clear here. Like, okay, I'm gonna divide sides. I'm gonna go with the pro-Israel side, and then I'm gonna go with the pro-Hamas side. Because whether you said you with the Palestinian, it's pro-Hamas. I don't care what nobody says. Even if you said only 43% of the people voted for Hamas, of course, because the others was too scared probably to even vote. But here's the problem I have with both sides. And the thing I don't like about the whole thing is that people who's supposed to be one who just look at facts, everybody say they just look at facts, but if they got a certain person they like, they won't criticize. No matter how far they get out in left field, they won't criticize. So let's start with the pro-Israel side first. Ben Shapiro, who behind the scenes tries to do a whole bunch of stuff. This is why I don't really talk about him back and forth right there, because I mean, no offense, but I mean, everybody, when they got their little bodyguards and stuff, and they got they hide behind certain things, they talk badass. I can go by myself anywhere I want to go, and I don't need a bodyguard for none of that. You need a bodyguard because you pussy. I don't need one. Here's the thing I don't like though. They'll get online and they'll get mad and they'll get slanderous, but their side they don't say anything about. Like, let's just use Ben Shapiro for a minute. What's the other guy who made the movie? Is with Ben Shapiro, Matt Walsh, I think is his name. So when they get mad at Candace Owens or Tucker Carlson, sometimes they don't even quote the facts. They'll just quote some of it and then leave the rest out. But here's the problem I got with Matt Walsh or Ben Shapiro on this side, or Glenn Beck, or who else is I can't remember all their names because I don't really keep up with them. But this problem I got with this says, none of them will ever say that this is very simple. Israel hides child molesters. That is a fact. It can't even be argued. That's what they do. They hide child molesters. Ben Shapiro, who's known for going to do debates, won't say anything about it. Matt Walsh won't say anything about it. Glenn Beck won't say anything about it. Ted Cruz won't say anything about it. And anybody else who's pro-Israel won't say anything about that. Also, there's a custom, and I did it one time, and the people in Israel got mad at me. There's this custom. What they do is they circumcise the child, and the priest put his mouth on the child's penis. Now, if a Muslim was doing something like that, all these pro-Israel people will be outraged. Say that's the most disgusting thing I ever said, and it is disgusting. I don't give a damn about none of your customs. If I had a child and the rabbi put his mouth on my child's penis after he's circumcised, they're gonna be burying the rabbi. I'm not going for that. That's insane. That's a fact. And then the Jewish people wanted to argue with me one time. And said, hold on a minute. If a Muslim was doing that, would you be saying that, giving that same energy? If a Palestinian was doing that, would you be okay with that? Give a damn if it's your customers now. What difference does that make to me? I don't really give a damn about that. So you got this side, and they'll just ignore anything they do. And it is suspicious, the whole October 7th. Don't tell me the Palestinian Hamas didn't murder those people. They murdered. But somebody needs to tell me how Benjamin Netanyahu and some of the other people, because a bunch of people had to resign after this failed, this lapse. But Benjamin Netanyahu didn't have to resign. So Tucker Carlson, Glenn Beck or Ben Shapiro or Matt Walsh or whoever else, Mike Huckabee, none of y'all are questioning that. That's suspicious. Now, but on the other side, on this side, we have, let's say we got, and also I forgot, what's his name? DeZeus. What's his name? One did the movies. DeZest. However you say that nigga name. Whatever his name is, the movie maker. But on this side, he's pro-Israel too. Now on this side, you got Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, Nick Fuentes, and I can't remember who else on this side. Now, I'm gonna tell you, some of y'all the same way as Israel. Y'all everything anti-Israel. You just ignore all the crap the Hamas has did, all the years and years of them ignoring stuff, blowing up their own kids or whatever. Then you act like you're concerned about the babies being blown up over here when they be blowing up their own damn children. Hiding their children where the missiles and everything else so they can get blown up. So I want to get I saw a mother in Palestine. She had 3 kids. She said all of them were suicide bombers. She was proud about that. You're not going to address that? And another problem I have, everybody knew that Kanye West was a little off. Now Nick Fuentes and Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson wants to know about Kanye West. I've been making fun of Kanye West long before Candace Owens even got involved in politics. Nick Fuentes, he probably was still in elementary school. I was making fun of Kanye West. Hell is you talking about? Tucker Carlson is just all over the map anyway. First of all, his dad was in the CIA. Tucker Carlson was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. Donald Trump was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. But don't act like that you've been suffering or something, because that's a joke. But here's another thing I have. Tucker Carlson once said out of his own mouth that he hated Donald Trump with a passion. To me, sometimes he's too damn emotional. Tucker Carlson too emotional at the wrong point. Because he was unemotional when you had Nick Fuentes on your show. You didn't really question him on anything. To me, I smell it on you. I smell that PUSSY on you. Because you have somebody, you scared to ask him a question like can he really whoop you? Oh, I know he got his followers. I'm scared too. Yeah, I'm scared. But here's the problem I have. Candace Owens was with every group you can name on this side. Candace Owens. I said something about Candace Owens. Somebody in the comments is going to tell me, I'm going to leave. You're going to talk about Candace Owens. Listen, bastard. Don't tell me you leave. Just leave. Just leave. Don't tell me. I don't care. You can't manipulate me. That may work with someone. That don't work with me. See, I don't talk like this. You can go talk to people. They've been knowing me since I was like a child. I've been talking like this since I was a kid. They just not started getting like this. I've been talking like this since I was a kid. Long before Donald Trump even thought about coming into office for anything. I've been talking like this. And I've been talking like this all my life. And I'm going to die talking just like this. So if Candace Owens was with Prager University, she was with Ben Shapiro, she was with Vivek. She left Trump. She was with Trump when I was the blacks. Then she was then she left Trump. Then she got with Vivek. Then she back with Trump. Officer Tatum the same way. He'll criticize all kind of people, but when it comes down to criticize, don't get emotional because Nick Fuentes said something about you. Address the situation like a man. Don't get emotional because you always say how you don't never say a cuss word. They'll criticize me for saying one. Or that's supposed to be Christian, but he say one, you still send him money. Now if y'all want to keep it, I keep it 100. I don't mind calling them because none of them scares me really. None of them. And this is the problem I have. Anybody who's gonna tell me it's acceptable for Nick Fuentes or Kanye West to be praising Adolf Hitler and Joseph Stalin is insane. That's insanity to me. You praising somebody who I don't care how many people you say they murder. They are murderers. It's insane, man. That's what praise Jeffrey Dahmer did. Tell me how wonderful it is because it's like a shock jock. See, he's kind of like a shock jock, kind of like what Howard Stern used to do. Then when they get in the mainstream, they stop the shock jock stuff. So y'all side with too many. Y'all become friends with the internet people, and then all of a sudden y'all get mad at them, and then y'all fall out like a bunch of girls or something. Then y'all have a falling out and y'all come on. Then one come on and he talks real badasses on the internet. And then everybody be saying, oh my God, he's so bad. He says anything. No, he's bad on the internet. He's bad on the internet. There's a difference between being bad on the internet and being bad everywhere else. Bad on the internet doesn't make you bad. Since I came on the internet, I've got all kind of death threats and all kind of threats since at least 2008. What's that? Let me see, 12, 17 years they've been threatening me. I've never had a body going, I ain't worried about no damn threat from nobody. Because you got to talk about it, just do it. Don't tell me you're going to do it, damn it. I don't want to hear no talk about it. I'm kidding about all that. I'm going to die with my boots on. So you get upset. And to me, it's too many emotional men. If anybody, I'm going to say I'm going to threaten to kill somebody because they said something on the internet. That's insane. You're emotionally a midget. If you go around wanting to threaten somebody or you want to fight because somebody said something. I don't care about them sticks and stones on the internet. It doesn't make any difference to me. And then people get mad. Listen here, out of all the people you can control, you can go ask my mama and my daddy. I'll take an ass whooping before I let somebody tell me what to talk about. I've never let anybody tell me what to talk about, ever. I don't care what it is. I'm never gonna let nobody tell me what to talk about. And when there's people who can talk about certain things, you can't talk about, like when Charlie Kirk was alive, he said he was going to start talking about something because he had his backers was saying something. Well, you're telling me you already kind of control if your backers can tell you what to talk about. Hey, God sponsor, you don't understand. Yes, I do. If you say you really believe that God is in charge, say you don't believe God is in charge without saying you don't believe God is in charge. Because if you say he is in charge, you can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Let him handle that. Let him sort it out. See, 1 minute you can't say he's sovereign. The next minute you worry about it. Everybody's talking about he's sovereign, but they scared of everything. It ain't but one who I fear. He's in heaven. So if you're fearing anybody else on earth, the deep state or somebody else posse or somebody else, don't tell me how much you got trust in Jehovah if you're scared of earthly beings. I don't care who it is. Like for a while, nobody would criticize Elon Musk because he's rich. I don't give a damn how rich. Matter of fact, I'm streaming to Twitter right now, and I'm saying the same thing. I don't give a damn about Elon Musk if he get mad about something. I say Elon Musk is not the smartest dude in the world. Yes, he's good at building billion-dollar companies, but I don't kiss him. I see all these people on the Twitter too. I hate grown men who kiss ass. I just never like that. I don't care which it is. Let a woman kiss ass. Grown men kissing ass is a complete turnoff to me. I'll see some of these guys just vying for Elon Musk's attention on Twitter. Just like many of them was vying for Donald Trump's attention. I don't vie for no man's attention. Never. If I meet a star, I don't take a picture with him. I don't get his autograph. That's okay. Yes, I admire you from a distance. That's not me. It's not arrogance. It's just you're human just like I'm human. I'm not that impressed. Go walk on water. Feed over 5,000 with a couple of fish sandwiches and stuff, then I'll be impressed. Other than that, you can't impress me with something you said. You built something out of something great. You're a great builder. I like that. This is why I never went to any rallies of Donald Trump. I didn't care if anybody else went. I don't go to rallies. Because whenever you start being fan, taking pictures with people, then you don't want to criticize. He's my friend. No politician can ever be my friend that I can't criticize. If my brother, if my daddy, if my mama went into politics, I'm criticizing them. You don't want to get criticized, don't go into politics. Everybody can be criticized. People criticize me all the time. I don't really care. You undress? No, I don't dress because I don't really give a damn. I don't know them. I don't really care. I don't care what nobody said about me on the internet. I don't even know them people. Hell is you worried about worked up over what somebody else said on the damn internet. You got to learn how to get it. We've become a society because our men have become so damn weak and feeble that they're emotional midget. That's why you see like grown men, some woman leaves them and they go out and kill the woman and her family because they're emotional midgets. Anybody who wants to kill somebody because they don't want them no more is insane. Any man who goes and kill a woman because she's a whore, or a woman who kills a man because he's a whore, you're weak. Just leave him alone. They just admitted there was a whore. Why are you getting upset about it? I don't understand by being a mental midget like that. You need to strengthen up your mind. If that's going to get you worked up every time somebody say something about you, get emotional. So I don't care about you talking. Let's talk. And we got to get what we was a little bit in the men. I'm talking to the men now. I know women are more emotional, but sometimes it seems like the men are more emotional than the women. But we have to have some balance, because I'm going to show you videos of these illegals raping women. I don't hear nobody talking about this. They're too busy. Israel way over there, Palestinians way over there. We talk more about foreign stuff, and this is including Donald Trump. We talk more about foreign affairs. And I understand you got to deal with some foreign affairs if you're the president of the United States. But sometimes, if we got to be over here, we can go kill people from in other countries. But these illegals and all of these protesters be doing all kind of stuff, and then we got to be talking about the law. Do what they used to do. Take them out, say it was an accident, whatever you need to do. But somebody going around, I got this illegal alien who's raped at least 17 people. I think he's been deported like 18 times. They should have sniped him out already. Snipe him out. Why are we having a negotiation with a bastard around here raping our women in our country? He's illegal over here. When you're arresting him, let that bullet go. Let him fly. People say, oh, that sounds so harsh. Let him rape your daughter. See, the problem is most people don't put themselves in the same boat as other people, because if they did, they would be a little bit more less to be not as upset, because some of them don't even seem like they'd be upset. 17 girls got raped. I always tell people, if I see a young lady get raped, I say, what if they rape my daughter like that? I see somebody do something to a young man. What if that was my son? Somebody do something to an older man, an older woman. What if that was my mother or my father? If people put themselves in the shoes of others, they'll stop arguing about some of this bull, but they don't want to argue about something that big. 17 girls get raped by the same man, and you don't want to hear no stories about it. But they're talking about what he is with the Palestinians, the deep state. What about these 17 victims over here? Sometimes I think we're too much on one clicks that we can't really cover anything. Oh, I know it's popular. Oh, I know it is. Just say it. Say, I'm only going to cover stuff just because I want to make money. It ain't really about making society better. It's about me just making some money. And everybody wants to make money. I ain't mad at you, because I want to make some too. But at the same time, you got to be able to cover something. Like I said, they're upset about the Palestinians. They say the Christians in Palestine, which is very few, but 100,000 of them get killed in Nigeria. Not a mumbling word out of it. Not nothing. They don't say anything. I'm not saying go there for war, but if you're going to talk about you care about innocent people dying, they be at church service and somebody go in there and start killing them, and I don't see y'all saying a damn thing about that. But somebody, because that don't bring you clicks, because everybody wants to be popular. Everybody wants to be nuclear. Such and such is brilliant. Such and such is this. He's a master debater. He's a master this, a master that. And then if you point out one little thing that they're all over the map, or they're praising some sick bastard, then all of a sudden you're going to get mad at me, still get mad at the person who was actually doing something sick, or praising somebody who's sick. I don't know how we got here. Just because Hollywood has ruined Kanye West. Kanye West ruined Kanye West. It ain't Hollywood. It's Kanye West has ruined Kanye West. Because first of all, when you married Kim Kardashian, that's when you were, and then you had not one, not two, not three, 4 children by Kim Kardashian. And then you start crying at us about want to sing Heil Hitler and stuff. No, nigga, you don't want to marry the Kardashians. Any man who married a Kardashian and you already got money, that's on you, because you stupid. The Kardashian women is a curse. I mean, they got Bruce, the Olympic star, talking about he's a freaking female right now. I mean, that other fella tried to kill himself, the basketball player. You don't mess with the Kardashians. Then you want to come trying to play victim, what they doing. Nobody help you. No, nigga, you the one that chose to marry Kim Kardashian. How the hell is it our fault? But you can't get Candace and nobody saying that, because Kanye is her friend. Really? He's your friend. He's been crazy as hell. Kanye's been crazy. I mean, long before Candace Owens ever got into politics, Kanye was crazy. Hell is you talking about, man? I done forgot more stuff about Kanye West than she probably know about him. Your good friend. Get out of here with that. I don't want to hear nothing about that. Your friend. Negro is sick. He's sick as I don't know what. Then he got this little crazy girl that he's married to now. Like she's in a hostage situation. Every time you see her, she got all her damn clothes off. I don't want to see her. She looked like she stank to me. Every time you see her, she got her clothes off. He making her take her clothes off. Oh my God, look what he's doing to her. That's almost like somebody saying like, look, did you see Kim Kardashian? I wonder what's the little Jenner, one of the little Jenner girls, her sisters. Did you see them? They was almost naked. If you tell me that they had their clothes on, then I may be shocked because every time you see them, they ain't got no clothes on. What the hell is you talking about? That's not even newsworthy. But everybody's acting like Kanye West is a victim. Kanye West not a victim. Kanye West chose this lifestyle. He chose to be in that industry. He chose to sell out. Now you're a victim after you make your millions. Stop whining at me, Kanye. I don't hear nothing about no whining from Ye. Your name is Kanye. It's not Ye. I don't call the nigga Ye. You Kanye. Unbelievable. Everybody's scared of Kanye. Kanye can't whoop my ass. Damn about Kanye getting upset. You need a bodyguard. This is Kanye West. I don't care. When people got money, people just kiss their ass, just kissing her, falling all over themselves. He's a moron. Kanye West is on. I don't give a damn if he's boy. He's a genius. He designed this. So what? He's not stable. So what? He's not stable. Just won't you call it? Call a spade a spade. He's not stable. That's the fact. But you can't say nothing about him because somebody gets upset. Because I don't give a damn if it's your friend. Wouldn't give a rat's behind if it's your friend. Y'all better look. Such and such said, did you see? And everybody do reaction videos now. That's all you do. Because you can't actually have an original thought, so you got to react to somebody else because it's not an original thought. And YouTube has made it well, it's acceptable to do reaction video because they're controlling what you talk about. You can't talk about certain things. A reaction video, how about you react to your own crap? Let me see what you think about something instead of reacting to what such and such. Some people's whole channel is built on reaction, and YouTube has literally made you do that, but you don't even realize that they're controlling you. Just like streaming was controlling people when it came to the music. Just like I hate when Blockbuster closed down. Because to me personally, it's better when you're able to control your own product. Whenever the government or industry can control your stuff, you become a slave. That's why they want to do away with the dollar, because they want to be able to track everything you do and shut you down. It ain't about making anything. Anything the government does is not good for us. Everything they do, food, whatever. If they say there's a war on something, it's not a war on nothing. They don't do anything good for the American people, but they're good at talking. See, this is why I tell people you can't trust Kash Patel right now. Can't trust Pam Bundy. Matter of fact, many of the people in Donald Trump administration, he's good on the economy, he's good on the border, but when it comes to arresting people, Ron DeSantis will do a better job arresting criminals and shutting it down than Donald Trump when it comes to that. That is a fact. And I said that I didn't even like Ron DeSantis no more. I told Ron DeSantis not to run, but Fox News told him to run. I told him he won't win, but nobody listens because the people on the platform. And then they got some of these people who will react. They'll like throw a stone, but it's not really a good stone. They'll tiptoe around. So if I got something to say, I'm just going to say that. I'm not tiptoeing around no damn subject. If I want to talk about it, I talk about whatever I want to, because I'm free for real. Whom the Son set free, they say he's free indeed. I'm free for real. My donors won't let me talk about this. This person gonna get mad if I say that. This person's gonna get mad if I say that. You're a slave. You're not free. That's all I got to say. I don't care who it is. You're not free if anybody can tell you what to talk about. God Almighty should be able to tell you what to talk about. That's it. Anybody else telling you what to talk about, you're a slave. I don't care who it is. I don't care if you like it or not. That is a fact. Then they got mad because I be seeing, they be getting mad. I don't be saying, they think they heard my feeling, they be making comments. I don't care nothing about that. You're on the internet making comments. I don't care. That doesn't faze me whatsoever. The fact of the matter is this country has been ran into the ground. We have not witnessed capitalism. It's been crony capitalism for many, many years now. That is a fact. Crony capitalism. Because if it's real capitalism, first of all the people who did insider trading will be locked up, period. Republicans or Democrats, insider trading, lock up. Anybody who, now they got, what's his name, Mr. Fang Fang, he's got mortgage fraud too. All of them do mortgage fraud. Nobody's went to jail yet. Why hasn't the Trump administration prosecuted anybody yet? There's another indictment coming down. No. Let's prosecute somebody. Let's get that thing popping like the Democrats do. They were locking up people like Roger Stone for nothing. Giuliani had to get a pardon because they locked him up for absolutely nothing. They cheated during the election and then told you if you challenge them cheating, we'll prosecute you for trying to overturn the duly elected president, Joe Biden. Really? Got him on video doing all kind of illegal things. Nothing happens to it because the Republicans are too damn corrupt and the other ones are too wimpy. They like to talk. They like to go on Fox News. Sean Hannity have these same people on his show all the time talking about how you reveal something. Won't you ask them bastards when they're going to get somebody prosecuted? Anybody. Hillary should have been in prison right now. Barack Obama had a fake birth certificate for 8 years. He's out there running his power right now. Him and his Hildebeest wife, they out there still talking as if somebody wronged them. Think about that. They wrong you and then act as if they're a victim and you can't say nothing about them wronging you. Now, I want to see how many people cover these illegals with all this raping going on. I'm going to get to this raping. All this raping. Illegals. I think they should put them in front of a firing squad and just shoot them bastards. Ridiculous. They out here raping people are illegal from another country. Rape somebody and we just ignore it. Bastards need to be shot. Forget deporting them. Shoot them. Kill them. Put them in an electric chair. You don't wait. You rape 17. I want you to listen to this story.
Single time he has a knife, and in most of his situations, he is holding that knife to these individuals' throats. Well, he then forcibly rapes them.
Prosecutor Julia Barker says Carlos Nava likely sexually assaulted at least 17 victims, 6 known to police, 11 unknown, at least 2 of them underage, at least 15 years old, over the course of 19 years, while Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
Did you hear that part? He's been doing this for 19 years in our country, and the Republicans and the Democrats are arguing about a bunch of bull. They're fighting on who can hide Epstein's files the most. When this illegal who's been raping women for 19 years, he's raped more than this. This is 17 we know about. You notice they ain't the only ones he done it to. Some of them didn't even report it. I bet you any kind of money, because some of them were sex workers. And so they don't even report it. So how do we let, as a country, how wimpy are we as a country that we let a foreign citizen from another country come over here and violate our women? Because if you had went to Mexico, or if you went to Russia or China and raped 19 people and you from another country, they would have killed you already. We need to do that again. I don't care what nobody said. I'm all this passive stuff. I ain't with that. I'm not the one for that passive stuff. An illegal who rapes 17 people needs to die. I don't need to talk about him. I don't want to deport him because he's going to come back. Kill that bastard. What is you talking about? Why are we negotiating this? If he raped your daughter, would you like that? I don't like how we are just protecting the criminals. Talking about they didn't get due process. Ask his mama to give him due process because I'm going to send him to meet his maker. He raped 17 people they said over the period of 19 years. Think about that. And I bet she's probably getting some free services somewhere. He may be getting an EBT card, housing or something, medical care.
Enforcement, also known as ICE, says Nava re-entered the U.S. illegally multiple times and had run-ins with law enforcement. Then in 2020...
See, he knows nothing going to happen to him. I bet you get one of those drills. You remember the Equalizer when he got that drill and just drilled him through his head? I bet you. But this is get Mr. Navaldo, whatever his damn name is.
22. Las Vegas Metro Police say they found Nava's trophies, 17 pairs of women's underwear.
He's got 17 pair of women's underwear as the evidence, and here they are just casually talking about it. We're arguing over all kind of other foolishness in other countries, but we don't argue over stuff like this. This would be like a big story, say like if you go back to 84, 85. Everybody will be outraged. This is a common thing. We can't even get shot no more. We didn't normalize this now.
That were folded, kept in a backpack, which also had latex gloves in it, and tied up with a rubber band.
Nava was still released from.
Look how he looking. All you need is a piece of iron into the dome. That'll break you up.
Custody again, then rearrested later for additional charges as more women were discovered.
Did you commit these assaults? Did you rape these women?
Barker says his DNA.
I just see this is the problem I have. Every time we have these outlets investigating journalists, they come up with new evidence. Oh, we got new, because the newest one is It's Eric Sewell, Mr. Fang Fang. He's the latest one who did mortgage fraud. Yeah, what Adam Schiff did and Big Tish did too. And nothing's going to happen to them. They're not going to jail. All this time, remember when Hunter Biden, we had a laptop with just gigabytes of information on Hunter Biden, and they waited till Joe Biden pardoned him. And then James Comer went and wrote a book talking about all the crimes he broke. You need to be locked up. You're going to write a book? Everybody writes a book instead of prosecuting these people. That means to me that you in on it. If you're going to write a book to profit off of their crimes instead of getting them locked up, they're not that interested in getting them locked up. They're interested in being popular, coming on Fox News, and Sean Hannity to tell them how great of an American they are. Great American? They ain't locking up no damn criminals. That's why the criminals keep breaking law, because the politicians break law.
DNA tied him to the crimes, but he has fought his case despite science.
It's really hard for someone to maintain, I didn't do this.
He got 17 pair of panties. His DNA is all over the women. He said he didn't do it. See, put him in regular population and tell the fellas in there there's some extra commissary for whoever does whatever. Don't even say it. I didn't say anything. I just said whoever does whatever.
When his sperm is in places that indicate he probably did.
His alleged victims, she says, mainly sex workers. But even after an agreement or a price, Barker.
Look how calm he is. He look like, I'm going to get out again. I've been doing it for 19 years.
Describes a flipped switch, violence, power, and control. Nava agreed to a plea deal in July. This is supposed to be his sentencing Thursday. Barker asks for 18 years to life, then through an
18 to life, raping 17 women? Damn.
Interpreter, Nava changes his mind. Clark County District Court Judge Christy Craig points to the charges prosecutors had dropped, the time Nava could face if convicted at trial, and asks him if he thinks this is a good idea.
Do you want to withdraw your guilty plea? It's a yes or no question.
Now, at least one alleged victim was in that courtroom to give a victim impact statement. Barker says she's no longer a sex worker. Nava.
Can you believe that? So that's one of them. And I got a couple more here. Illegals coming over here raping women of the United States, and we're not doing a damn thing about it because we're too busy grandstanding. Oh, I forgot. Let me play this before I said that. Before I move to the next one. Here is another one of these illegals. This one raped a child.
Video captured the takedown of a man Sunny Isles Beach police say sexually assaulted.
Y'all should have Rodney Kingdom. That's what you should have did.
A 15-year-old girl. Officers stopped the suspect, 22-year-old Wilman Martinez Linares, as he drove down Collins Avenue in a black BMW Friday. This
illegal over here in a BMW, raping minors in a BMW. And we just letting him out.
South of Northeast 170th Street, police surrounded his car and took him into custody.
Y'all should have got some aluminum baseball bats, some Louisville Slugers, and broke every bone in his body.
The most heinous crimes against society are sexual crimes, and especially sexual crimes against children.
See, they come over here, they say this is easy praying. This is like letting the wolf or the fox loose in the hen house.
Detectives say back on July 19th, Martinez Linares met the 15-year-old victim through a mutual friend and drove her and 2 others to Sunny Isles Beach near the William Lehman Causeway. Once on the sand, police say the group started a game of truth or dare, and Martinez Linares later forced himself on the girl.
He went ahead and proceeded to go and buy this young person alcohol, and in addition then took this person to the beach where he proceeded to commit a sexual battery.
See, this is another thing. See, this is about sickness and power. Because as many of these women just give it up, why are you raping anybody? Because they're sick. This is the same thing I said about people like Bill Clinton. Why do Bill Clinton have to rape somebody? Why did Jeffrey Epstein mess with underage girls? Why? He got all his money. He can go get somebody of age, but they're sick. Why do you want to mess with an underage girl when you can go get a grown woman? Because he's sick. Jeffrey Epstein is sick, and anybody else trying to defend it is sick.
On her.
According to the arrest report, the victim reported the incident to the Children's Crisis Response Team at the Citrus Health Network. Detectives say text messages and a positive ID on the suspect led them to charge Martinez Linares.
Look, he don't got a mark on his face. Y'all arrested his SOB and then a mark on his face. And if they had beat him down, you know what would have happened? The ACLU would have been over here trying to sue him. They violated his rights. Because they got a judge in Chicago right now saying that the Trump administration needs to release a bunch of these illegals who they picked up. Some of them are rapists too.
With lewd and lascivious battery on a minor. Police say using their drone as their eye in the sky helped ensure safety of the officers on the ground.
The drone kept an eye, a visual on this vehicle. It was able to communicate to the officers exactly what the vehicle was doing.
Martinez Linares remains in jail on a $50,000 bond. He's also being kept in custody for now on an immigration hold.
I bet you if you beat his, you know what. Now, here's a woman. I think this woman going to get sued. Her name, she's a Democratic representative. Melanie Stansberger. I know her. She's a nut job. She accuses Donald Trump, the fake AI pictures they got. Listen to what she says.
Raising every hair on the back of your neck right now.
You can tell CNN is cringing because they know they might get sued again for this one.
We don't even know that that is who is named in this email. Secondly, whether or not Virginia Giuffre has...
We do know it's Virginia Giuffre in the damn emails. Everybody knows it's stupid.
Accused the president of wrongdoing. What I'd like to say to the American people is believe your eyes. We have all seen the photographs of Donald Trump with underage girls sitting on his lap.
She just said she got photos of Donald Trump with underage girls sitting on his lap. Show me a real photo of that and I will attack him like he's a savage. That's AI generated, dumbass, unless you're talking about the video, the picture of him sitting his daughter sitting on his lap. I saw these AI generated, it was obvious AI, but this is a representative. You're going to get sued behind this one.
We know that he was best friends with Jeffrey Epstein for more than a decade. We know that he has not complied with our congressional subpoena.
What about Bill Clinton? You're not concerned about Bill Clinton too?
Subpoena of the DOJ files, and we know that he is named multiple times in those files.
He's not naming the files, he's naming the email. There's nothing insinuatory. If it was, you would have released it already, dumbass. Joe Biden was the president. They tried to sabotage the man with fake things. If you had evidence like that, you would have released it.
So believe your eyes, believe your ears. And my question is, if they were not...
Look at CNN, won't even stop her or ask her.
Not engaged in an elaborate smokescreen and cover-up, then why the hell is the president calling and threatening members of Congress for them to not take a vote on releasing these files after these...
Now, the one that I do agree with on, the Democrats don't want the files released either. But why is the Trump administration don't offer? I don't give a damn if your friends in there release the files.
Files have already been subpoenaed. They are trying to bury this, and the president is personally trying to stop Congress from asking for these files again.
And I do want to ask you about that because it is unusual that Lauren Boebert is there for this meeting. But first, just to really zoom in on this redacted name here. So are you of the belief that the victim that Epstein is alleging Trump spent time with at his house is someone besides Virginia Giuffre, or could be someone besides?
Heifer, we already know that's who it is. Matter of fact, in the Jeffrey Epstein's original email, it says it's Virginia Giuffre. What the hell is you talking about? Come on, y'all. Are you stupid?
Besides Virginia Giuffre?
I do not have information that.
So you don't know no damn thing. You just running your pie hole, you dumb heifer, you.
It would allow me to answer that question. What I know is that we've received 23,000 documents from the Jeffrey Epstein estate, including this email.
Okay, but then let me zero in on this real quick. So can I just ask you this? So you do not have knowledge that tells you that is Virginia Giuffre?
Absolutely not.
She's lying. The unredacted email shows it's Virginia Giuffre. And she already said Donald Trump didn't do a damn thing with her. I don't even know how CNN is still in business. I really don't. But some women. Now, I know you guys may have not heard this, and I know you might want to mourn about this right here. But I heard that the Honorable Reverend Jesse Jackson, if you're nasty, they said he was in a hospital because he had some kind of brain. Something was wrong with his brain. Well, hell, we've been knowing that for years. When I saw that right there, I said, wait a minute. You saying that Jesse Jackson got something wrong with his brain? I could have told you that. Shh. I didn't know. So they said, and they were saying like, well, we should pray for him and stuff. Pray for him? Really? You want me to pray for Jesse Jackson? Name me one thing. Because blacks like to get it off into this thing about civil rights, the civil rights. Name me one thing that Jesse Jackson has done for black people in Chicago. Forget the rest of the world. What has he done for black people in Chicago? Name me one thing. Jesse Jackson ain't done a damn thing for nobody but his family. Now, you know, Jesse Jackson was adopted, right? So they say he was hospitalized because he has a rare brain disorder. That's called stupidity. A rare brain disorder means he's stupid because he is. Brain, but you remember when Jesse Jackson was reading Green Eggs and Ham? I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Matter of fact, I think I got a clip of Jesse Jackson reading Green Eggs and Ham. It's a beautiful reading too. I love this. When I first saw it a long time ago, I love it. Why my boy Jesse reading it? Look at that. Dad's treasure chest. Watch Jesse. Performed by the Reverend Jesse Jackson.
I read from Sam I Am. According to the Latter-day Saint Seuss.
Oh my Lord. This is one of the funniest readings I used to always joke about Jesse Jackson reading Green Eggs and Ham before I even realized that he had did it before. And I said, I'll be damned. Green Eggs and Ham. Let Al Sharpton read it too.
You do not like green eggs and ham? I do not like them. Sam I Am.
And he's reading it just like I thought he would read it. This is the most profound thing Jesse Jackson has ever read or said. Green Eggs and Ham.
I could not, would not on a boat. I will not with a goat.
And he's reading it so serious.
I will not eat them in the rain. I will not eat them on a train. Not in the dark, not on a tree, not in a car.
Jesse Jackson always sounds like he's got marbles in his mouth or something. Not in a quarrel, let me be. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them salmon and ham.
You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I will not eat them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham.
I bet you that woman that you got pregnant, the other woman, not your wife, the other woman, I bet you'll like green eggs and ham if she cook them for you. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Woo, boy, I tell you the truth. Jesse's in the hospital. They say he has a rare brain disorder. It's stupidity. All Democrats, almost all politicians have a rare brain disorder. Lying, being corrupt, being pieces of crap. Yeah, they all got that. That's nothing new. He do not like green eggs and ham. He do not like them, Sam, I am. That's beautiful, Jesse. Oh, that's beautiful, Jesse. I want him to read it right now. Let him read it right now. Take it over to the hospital and let Jesse read it. You do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam, I am Jesse, the Honorable Jesse Jackson. Jackson, if you're nasty. do. Oh, you nasty boy. I want to, you know those cookies that everybody eat in that little bitty metal container? Do you know where those was made at? Let me show you a video.
So I came to Walmart today just to see if this was real. You see this? Do you see this big box of like cookie things? These? And it says, product of India. Product of India, right there. I don't think you're ready for this. I don't think you're ready for this.
She's going to show you how they make them. This is India making them cookies for you. Look at that. That looks healthy. Look at that. Oh, yeah. This is how they make the cookies. Yummy. Yeah, look at that. Look at this. That's how you make them cookies. Look at that rat. Now, some of you don't know about the Hindu people. I know some Hindu people personally, so they know I'm not lying, and the Hindu people know this. We showed you a video the other day of the rat in the bread. If it's Hindus, they won't even kill a cricket. Now, some of the Hindus can be violent, but they don't kill crickets. They don't kill rats. They don't kill cows. They don't kill none of that. And see, I didn't know until these particular Hindus told me. I said, if it's a rat, why don't y'all just kill it? A cricket get in the house, they won't kill the cricket. They got to try to catch it, put him out. I don't go around killing animals, but if a rat, a snake, a squirrel, anything come in my house, they gonna die. Not gonna talk about anything. Because here they over here, they got the rats playing in your damn cookie dough. Look at that. Yeah, that's delicious there. I bet you guys will enjoy those cookies right there, boy. Yummy. Just taste. It just seemed like those would be so delicious. So delicious. I think I got another. Did I get another illegal? Oh yeah, here's another one. Here's another illegal, raping.
And is being held by Immigration and Customs Enforcement on rape charges. Court records show a 43-year-old man whose identity is being withheld to protect the victims impregnated a 17-year-old. Court records state the man had helped raise the victim. She says the man would come into where she was sleeping and have sex with her.
Now listen to this. He helped raise her. So he's like a stepdad. What's his name? Woody Allen did the same thing. And Woody Allen married his stepdaughter that he was adopted and stuff. Hollywood said that's okay. Maybe that's why they don't have a problem with the illegals.
With her without her consent. On Saturday, the suspect confessed to having sex with her after consuming alcohol. A different girl also said the same man had touched her inappropriately while she was in his care. This second girl says the man had helped raise her since she was in the 3rd grade.
Another illegal. Now, if we're going to get the country straight, what you got to do is you got to be able to at least question what they're actually doing. They're telling you that you can't even question what the people are doing. The hell you mean I can't question what you're doing? To me, that's, if you can't question what they're doing, how you going to be able to hold them accountable for any damn thing? Unbelievable. Oh, I forgot to give a shout out to my man Mark Andrews hit us up on a sponsorship. Appreciate you, Mark Andrews, my brother. Getting hectic though, I can tell you that. Because now it seems like what people are saying is that you can tell the truth as long as it doesn't offend anybody I really, really like a lot, because they're my friends. They're your friends, so therefore we can't speak the truth about your friends. Oh, ho, ho. Excuse me. I had to get that yawn out. You know, yawning is contagious too. Very contagious. I had a funny story I was going to tell y'all about Clever, but I'm going to wait till tomorrow because she didn't went to sleep. Because I want y'all to remind me to tell y'all that story tomorrow. It's something funny that she did again. Oh, I was laughing so hard too. It's something else I wanted to show you. Let's see if I can find this story. Undocumented. Okay. I want to pull up this this transgender ex-lawmaker. I think I covered the story a while back, but it's back up because I think he's being sentenced now. I think I got a picture. Let me see if I got that picture still. I may have deleted the picture. Yeah, I deleted the picture. But you know, I do have a picture of though. You remember this picture? This is when Jesse Jackson ran in, I think, was it 1984? Remember that? Jesse Jackson ran and says that abortion was genocide. That Democratic Party, and don't get me wrong, Jesse Jackson was always a property pimp, but at least they tried to have some kind of scruples back then. He has a thing saying abortion is genocide. Now all Democrats believe all abortion should be illegal. I guess it's up to, you can even wait till they're 2 years old, but even back then, Jesse Jackson was opposed to it. Think about that. Did somebody else I wanted to show you? What was that? Which one was that I wanted to show you? No, I don't have it. I thought I had the other one. Man, I thought I saved it, but I didn't. I know we got a late start tonight. I'll try to do better tomorrow. I think I will be able to do better tomorrow. We got a late start, but I got to get out of here. Hope I didn't offend anybody too much tonight. God bless you, Common Sense Nation.